in Boston, Massachusetts. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Singy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Smoked on the ground to second. Bregman to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Two outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, showing the slab in today's game. Seth Lugo. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up and
That's
in. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And now the count is even.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Full count.
That one misses.
So
a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Rafael Devers. Lugo with a move to first. Duran back in on a dive. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Man at first, one away. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Right 2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
No, that's up.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one pushed to the left and foul. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Trevor Story. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Red Sox already leading. And there's the ball.
2-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Story over at second, one down.
Oh, that's
In
low,
the
that's
dirt,
ball.
blocked. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. And let's take a look at the lineup. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That catches the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out towards left center, Melendez. And the inning is over. but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and now the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Michael Massey. Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's to third. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He beats the throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
First and second, 2 outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Fought off foul. Massey at second. Melendez at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 on, 2 outs. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Boston, here's the catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Come on, Connor. And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one pulled foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Fastball for a strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Misses.
No, that missed. That's
it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now the 0-1.
One and one.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Kyle Isbell. Crochet back to work. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. Now the throw to first on the run.
No,
and he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Story for one, and it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, bases empty. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's way high. And that's ball one. 2 outs, bases empty. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
That clips the zone. Now 3-2.
Count is full.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Royals bats are quiet there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
That one off the mark, 1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Misses off the plate. It's 2-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is inside ball 1. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Story now. Doubled in his first AB. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back. And it's off the green monster. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and
A fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one out in front that time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt. And the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in Boston as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
In the air to left center. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Flied to right his first time.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits off the monster. And that's a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Late with the swing there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 out and a runner at second. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And
swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it bangs off the monster. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Inside,
1 ball, no strikes.
ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count. Ball.
And that
Count
is
is full.
downstairs. Ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man on second, 2 down. So now 2
Ball 4,
on
take your base.
and 2 outs. So digging in, Michael Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Renfroe over at second. Melendez on at first with 2 down. Hard hit down the line and left. And no one can get there. Here comes Renfroe around third. Throw is high and over his head.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. Just missed.
Ball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Boston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilyer Abreu. And that one
That's a ball.
upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in
Wow.
out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that one sliced foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's off
No,
the
that's
mark.
down.
2-1. Just missed.
Ball. 3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Renfroe pulls that one down, and there's one away. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Ceddanne Rafaela.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Out number 3. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Jonathan India. And he deals. India, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. In the air, right side. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Witt up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Run.
And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Edge of his zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Serpa, a left-hander, also throwing. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Alex Bregman. On the corner for a strike. Strike two. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Angel Serpa on a pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. Devers on at second with 2 down. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1 and 2's the count.
That one way outside. The count now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the outside corner, got him looking. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4, Royals 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Josh Winkowski.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So up next, Michael Massey. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Just missed. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Chapman, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. That one hooked foul. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
To third. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Red Sox 4, Royals 3. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. And now it's even up.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Runner.
Story on the move. Pitching for a strike. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, Massey tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that misses off the outside edge. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That misses,
2-2.
and the count's even at 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Oh, great stop. The throw. What a play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Melendez up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike.
Two-one.
And that's in for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. Michael Garcia digs in now.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
That clips a corner.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And a strike in there. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Strike free. That one came in at 99.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Justin Slayton takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's out to center field. Rafaela under it. And that is that. Royals leave one. Score holds at 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Stratton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Just missed. And that's way high. 2-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Witt over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now batting Jarren Duran. That one's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Off the mark there. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here's a 3-2. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hit in the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Fenway, leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Late swing, fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slayton departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino. No outs, runner at first. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino, known for his late inning heroics. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You're above, 1 strike.
And a curve drops in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Now one missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Witt gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Salvador Perez, the next to hit, 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks up and loosening in the pen. Weissert warming up as well. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So they're all loaded up. A little bit low.
No, that's low.
And now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Renfroe will hit next.
Now the focus shifts to taking the lead. Just find a way to get on base.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Inside, almost
strike.
got him. Two down, go ahead run and score in position. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Devers at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that's down and away. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. John Schreiber preparing to come on if needed. And that is out of play. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's Trevor Story now. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and singled. The shortstop takes the ball. Ersig, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Tied at 4. And another ball. And a slider in there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Dairon Blanco. He represents the go-ahead run. Bernardino back to work. Right side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Digging in, Michael Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Check swing and he went 0-1.
0-1.
That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Nick Lofton.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Hunter Harvey. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez appears to be getting loose. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one inside, 2-1. The other way, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's the strike.
2-1.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1. Connor Wong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Four in the 9th. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Now fly ball to right center. Lofton under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Yeah.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one ripped. And it's off the green monster. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Late swing fouled off. Winning run stands at second. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that's too high. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. In there for strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first, and Witt is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a chance for Vinny Pasquantino. Now a rip into left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, John Schreiber.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
Ball.
That one's in there. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
So up next, Alex Bregman. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped, but it curls foul. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across, and they get Bregman for the out. Rafael Devers up to hit. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, David Hamilton. First and second, 2 outs. Casas getting ready to hit. That's a strike. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That one ripped, but foul. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around third. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.